Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Season 7, Round 1. We are live in Melbourne, Australia for the Australian Grand Prix. Full grid today. Thank the bloody Lord. Why is my camera not on? Sorry, do apologise. Hang on, 1 second. Ka-ta-ta!
While you sort out your camera, I'm going to introduce myself. As Kyle,
I was just
the
about
co-commentator.
to do that.
You can't even sort out your camera before you. You're trying to introduce.
Alright. Don't start with your pish. Anyway, this is Smiley's Kyle, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, good
if
evening.
You haven't already known. What do you mean, outlaw scary face?
Good evening.
I'm not even allowed to swear. I've got to keep it PG.
It's already. We haven't even. We've only just started.
Anyway, last 10 minutes.
Yes, we've only just started, but yeah, we are here for the Australian Grand Prix. We're back for Season 7, all new cars, all new game.
New game, new cars.
New teams even.
Yes, indeed, new teams, yeah.
And yeah, I'm excited actually. It should be a good race.
I mean, the graphics look absolutely impeccably good.
I do like the graphics, I must say. The graphics are nice. And I am thoroughly excited for. I mean, because whenever you start on a new game, it just feels like it's just like a fresh start, isn't it? So it is going to be. It should hopefully be a good race.
Yeah,
and a good qualifying as well.
I know, yeah.
And a good qualifying, of course.
It's going to be a lot closer racing. This is what I've been looking forward to all year so far.
Yes.
And obviously, as people might not be aware, the new corners on the tracks have been updated, and you will see a lot more fast pace.
Indeed. But yeah, so we're here for Australia, of course. One of the I mean, so it's not a new track, but they I mean, with the renovations they did, I mean, for all intents and purposes, it is a new track. I mean, Sector 2 is just a straight now, isn't it? So
yeah,
you'll see it as I go on board with Lewis for his lap. He's first out on track in the Alfa Romeo.
I'm riding on board with the good old Ghost fired up.
So Lewis in the Alfa Romeo with his nice. So I'm on board with Lewis. He's in the Alfa Romeo with his teammate Teo, who's actually new in Torpedo League. He's currently in the pits. And I think Lewis will be. I mean, I don't know what Lewis is fighting for the championship, perhaps.
A lot of issues with his gears, I think.
He's gone fast in Sector 1, which is what you expect. His TM Ducky's already crashed, so that's the first casualty. The first casualty of the of the season. He goes to TM Ducky in the Haas. But yeah, you can see Lewis go through Sector 2. And Lewis goes wide.
And that's Chloe blocked.
Yep. So Lewis has gone wide at the left right, so this is not going to be a representative lap at all.
As well.
And he's got a 5 grid penalty for a collision with Chloe, so that's the bad start for Tyler. That's not what he wants. Don't know what happened there, but
me neither. And I don't know what Chloe's doing, but she's.
And Jackson's also got a grid penalty. What in the world is happening? And Chloe herself's got a grid penalty, so Chloe causing carnage already.
Yeah,
to start off the new season.
Why always? I don't know if it was. No, it was Meanweller. Meanweller literally ran right into the back of her.
So we've got Scores Virus at 117.754. The man who came third last season in the championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the invisible wheel on the circuit yet again.
Oh, lovely.
The invisible wheel has returned, and Wales pitches round into the wall, breaking his front wing. Not loving these cars by the looks of it.
There's a Ramazan 118.2, Ferguson 119.9, and Jackson 131.0. That's not a fast lap.
Jackson back in the Ferrari this season.
He's in the Ferrari, the team he won the Constructors' Championship with. Won the Constructors' Championship with them in Season 4. So he's back alongside Juan Hernandez, our Season 5 champion, who's teamed up with yet another British driver for the 3rd season in a row, which is interesting. I do find that interesting. I don't know why he's just had all British teammate, just Juan Hernandez.
Well, you know, British teammate,
Well,
all British lineup.
I mean, he's won the British team. He's won the Constructors' Championship the last 2 seasons, so clearly it's worked. See, if you go British, you win championships. There we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. We just produce amazing
TMW's
races.
just come into the Twitch chat and said, stuffed it.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
it.
worry.
Stuffed it.
As Juan Hernandez is going to come across, I mean, he's gone below. He's gone low ERS, so he's going to come across the line in P5. He can improve on that for sure as the times are being set. As Jake also is in P2 at a 118.2 in the McLaren. Jake is back as well, which is, in my opinion, good. I like Jake. Jake is a very good addition to the league. We're happy to have him back, of course. And who knows, maybe he can surprise everyone with the championship. Who knows? Oh, that's fine. Swarkin is doing that. We'll go on board with other drivers. Go on board with Fair's a 117.5 as Aston spins across the final corner, but his car's alive, just about. Lost his front wing, but the car's still in one piece. Well, it's still got 4 wheels on, and that's a good thing. As Fair's also goes P1 during that with the 170 power. So it's a Tunisian 1-2 and an Alpine 1-2 so far. So that's good news for the both of them. Is anyone else on a lap? We'll go on board with Charlie in the AlphaTauri with his teammate Adam for the 5th season in a row. Continuity is clearly key for him and Adam. And we asked Charlie, I mean, what makes his, why does he have such a good relationship with Adam? And it's just, I guess a lot of good communication. They get on very well. So, and as he invalidates, it obviously just makes sense, I guess, to stay with someone who you sort of get along with. And they have a good relationship, so I guess, just...
And I believe it's the first time that he's been in the AlphaTauri.
It has. Just keep the partnership with him and Adam going, as Trevisen's already lagged out the session, so that's not a good start. But yeah,
lagging out, great start.
As Chloe is retired from the session, I don't know if that's a crash or in the pit lane. It looks like he's in the pit lane, because Evan, her teammate, is the only AlphaTauri Aston Martin on track. So that may have been a pit lane retire. I'm not sure, to be honest. But yeah, Charlie in the AlphaTauri. He invalidated his first lap. Is he going to go again? He's got the ERS to go for it again, and it looks like he will go for it again. Of course, now with the new rules, you don't have to start the tyre. If you're in the top 10, you don't have to start on the tyre you qualified on if you're in the top 10. So expect most drivers to start on either mediums or the hards. The softs aren't really a good race tyre, in my opinion. As he's invalidated yet again, so Charlie having a bad start to the session. To be honest, he's gone board with Teo, the new driver from... I forgot where he's from, that's poor from me, I do apologize. But the new Alfa Romeo driver, partnering Lewis. I've heard good things about him. So, I must say, I'm very excited to see him drive this season. I am.
Top in the time screens, as we see, 117.58.
I mean, could this be Fair's season where he finally wins the Drivers' Championship?
Possibly.
I mean,
he has had a lot of controversy in previous seasons.
He has a lot of controversy, probably the most controversial moment in this league's history.
Especially the last race of season
4.
5.
4 was 4.
Season 4, yeah.
Season 4.
Between Harry and Fairs. Harry coming into the season halfway through to win the championship, only because Fairs cut the pit lane entry.
So Fairs will be hoping that doesn't happen again.
No.
Because Evan's on that. We'll go on board with Evan, the Irishman. Got his first win last season in France. He's in the Aston Martin. A car which I'm not particularly fond of, I must be honest.
What, the Aston Martin?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it on board. It's too bulky for me.
Yeah.
But Evan goes through the left-right, 6th gear. Oh, he goes off track. He keeps his foot in and he doesn't invalidate, so this is going to be a legal lap.
So what would you say is the best looking car on the grid so far?
I mean, in terms of that delivery, probably maybe the Alfa Romeo or the Ferrari. As Evan runs wide again, but he still keeps the lap valid.
Oh, that was Ghost fired up, making a massive tank slapper coming out of the fast left right chicane. Lucky he kept that.
As Evan just slots himself up into P7 with 8.5 minutes left to go in the session. Jack Redman's on a lap in the Red Bull. His bank lap was just not as competitive lap as that's a Ferrari round, and that's distracted Jack. And Jack's gone too deep there in that corner. I'm sure that Ferrari, whoever it was that Jackson? It looks like it was Jackson. And that is Evan and Ramazan. What the hell are they doing? What? I am so confused. Evan and Ramazan, for some reason, have just collided with each other in the. I don't even want to know what happened, to be honest. Jackson's a 119.7 while that happened, but he's on another lap. As Alfa Romeo smartly gets out of the way. Will Jack have enough ERS to get to the lap? I don't think so, but he's going to go for it anyway. He will improve. Oh, he saves it just about. It's a good save, Jack. It's a very good save. I thought he was done for there. I really thought he was done for. He's gonna have wing damage as Jackson has crashed. That's enough. I mean, that's the second driver that's crashed in this session. Rustiness clearly getting to some of these drivers. Must be. But anyway, he goes fired up in the P8. He's not on another lap ever. No. Or Juan Hernandez will go on board with the Ferrari. He's allegedly purple in Sector 2. I don't know if that's realistic. His skills virus 117.3, so he replaces his teammate Fares on the top of the standings. Alpine looking very, very strong so far.
Yeah.
In this first qualifying session. And you know, I thought they both had something to prove, because Yassine was leading the championship for so long last season, and he didn't end up winning it. So I think Yassine. I think Yassine has something to prove, and Fares obviously has something to prove with the fact that he's not won a championship before, and he probably should have been at least a 2-time champion. Yeah. Like, he was incredibly lucky in season 3 and 4.
5 champion goes P3 118 170.
And of course, he's the only champion on the grid, because last season champion Preston decided to retire. Yeah, which follows a very common theme, because all of
Fares had a massive tank slapper coming out of the final corner,
and he's invalidated.
Doesn't improve.
But he invalidated it.
Yeah. Still virus.
He's not on a lap.
He's not on. Well, he's
see,
not. No, but
Lewis is on a lap. Scotsman in P6. What can he do? As he's got a McLaren that's going to get out of his way. Yes, it does. That's good from the McLaren. What can Lewis do instead of 2? Ooh, he's nearly 2/10 up. There's Teo is retired. Teo crashed too. He probably has. Lewis runs wide, but again keeps. That's an AlphaTauri spinning. Everyone making mistakes. I think Ross is catching up to everyone. Is AlphaTauri getting out of the way? So one AlphaTauri spinning, one AlphaTauri getting out of the way. It's a lot of AlphaTauri for Lewis at the moment as he comes through this corner. Doesn't invalidate even though he runs wide. So I'm sure the drivers must be struggling.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but what can Lewis do? Will Lewis I think will improve on his lap time. What will that put him? P3, good lap there from Lewis. Very good lap there. I'm sure there'll be time, I'm sure. As he completely goes off track to let the AlphaTauri through off whoever that is. Dammers. It is Dammers. As Ferguson has spun round. That's the second Williams to spin. Everyone's spinning. It's a spin party here in Australia, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dammers on the lap.
Call it in the racing world Spinalla.
Yeah, Spinalla, yes. If you know, you know. Anyway, on board with Dammers in the AlphaTauri. The man who edits our championship standings. He does it very well, actually, I must say. Give a shout out to Dammers. Fantastic editor. A fantastic editor. And we are very fortunate to have him. Currently in P10, he's ahead of his teammate who actually hasn't set a lap yet, and he's 3/10 up, so that will put him. That'll move him up 2 positions.
Yeah, move him up to.
It isn't too bad.
At the moment, depending on this final sector, we'll see where he goes.
So just about close to 8. But this corner, very very awkward corner. I don't know the best line for it. Oh, he runs in too deep. He's going to hit the gravel, and that's going to certainly cost him time. He does keep his foot in. A lot of drivers have been losing time at that corner, and he probably is the next victim of that as he comes down the final corner, opening up the DRS. Just a short run to the line. It's going to be a 1:18.8. So it's actually a decent time, even though he lost.
He lost a bit of time hitting that gravel trap.
But then he's also nowhere near Ramazan's time, so...
No, he's not.
Is that someone just set a lap, I think? I don't know, maybe I'm silly.
I believe that was... Why was Gibbs moved up to 11 for 119.73.
The man in the Mercedes. Yep, he's in the Mercedes for this season. The team that he won the Constructors' Championship with in Season 1.
Yep.
Alongside...
Vimuela is on a lap as well. He's coming round the final sector.
He is coming down
Locking up the
sector.
front tyres.
3.5 minutes to go in the session as well. So this is the crunch time. With his black helmet, which actually doesn't look too bad. As he comes on the final corner, he's going to open the DRS. Run to the line. Is it going to be the 117s or the 118s? It's going to be the 118s. It looks like it is a 118.5. That's a decent lap for him. I mean, one of the most recent Torpedo League podium finisher as well. I think the
Charlie and Ferguson are back on the round laps.
Go on board with other Mercedes. Wow, his pips are different. Tommaso, one of the admins of this league. Looks like he got on the grass there a little bit. Oh, he keeps it on track, just about. And everyone's running wide at that corner. Maybe there's something that they know that I don't. Clearly.
Oh,
And
Charlie,
he bails out of that lap. There's Thomas. Anyway, Jack Redmond, what can he do? Currently on a lap. Second sector, DRS, so that's another car that spun round. It looks like a Williams or Freverson, and it is. He spun in his out lap, so that's not what you want to do, but I suppose if you can get it back in time and then go out, then you may have enough time to get out and set a lap if you can get back to the pits in time. Anyway, Jack Redmond coming around the final corner in the Red Bull. Keeps it in a straight line. Yes, he does. He opens up the DRS. It's going to be an improvement, but what will that improvement put him? P6. Just about ahead of his teammate, Ramazan. Red Bull 6-7 right now. You have just under 2 minutes to go, and Ghost Fired Up is on the lap. So we'll go on board with Ghost Fired Up. There's 3 drivers. I mean, there's 4 drivers that haven't set a time
Mate,
yet.
there is visible wheels all over this circuit.
I can't see that. There's Apollo Aston's left. No.
I'm riding on board with Charlie, and there's like 3 invisible wheels on circuit.
Ghost Fired Up's crashed, and he's out of the session. Commentator curse.
Oh, well done, Kyle. Well done.
Oh, that's bad.
Well done, Sam.
And Charlie going wide. Everyone making mistakes. Everyone's rusty. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the new patch just catching everyone out.
Yeah.
Because these are all very talented set of drivers, and it's a bit odd to see everyone making these kind of mistakes. That's Freverson. Yeah. He's retired in the pit lane. Anyway, Charlie's going to come around the final corner. He hasn't set a lap yet, so I mean, if he does set a lap, I mean, you'll probably put him ahead of Ducky and Aston.
Here we go. Charlie crossing the line, and
P9
it's
ahead of his teammate Damos, who's actually on an out lap. So we're coming up to the final laps now, and everyone's pretty much going to be on a lap.
Charlie's just binned it straight into the wall.
Fair play to Charlie.
Just turns the car straight into the wall.
We'll go on board with Jake Marsh. Let's see how Jake Marsh is doing in the McLaren. Teammates are tired. He's currently being his teammate, so there's a lap 1 second faster. Still see what Tyler can Marsh. Do. Jake, it's in half 10 top already. It's a good start. Good sector 1 from Jake. It's a very good sector 1.
Like to see.
That is all we like to see. We're not biased at all, but that's what we like to see in the McLaren. I love the McLaren in this game. The onboard, it looks very nice. What can Jake do in sector 2? I don't know. Commentator cursing. We're going to stay on board with him. It's only still 3.5 10 top. So if he nails the final set, the skills virus is not going to set another lap, so the session is done. He can still be beaten. So Jake Marsh, if he can nail this, as Jack is disqualified for going the wrong way, I had a feeling that was intentional. Fairs goes P1 with a 17.2, beating his teammate Yassine at the last second. It's an Alpine 1-2, it's a Tunisia 1-2 as things stand. Can anyone challenge him? I don't think they can. What can Jake do in this final corner? Is it enough to move up into maybe P3? It isn't. It's only P4 for Jake. He's just slower than Lewis, who's not on a competitive lap. And Juan has spun. Ramazan is on a lap. Let's go on board with him through this corner. Yep, and navigates that fairly well. Alfa Romeo gets out of the way. Tyler goes up into P4 as Lewis is retired from the session. Mimina 1 is also right behind Ramazan 2. So the laps are, drivers are still improving. Although Ramazan's got a car in front of him, which is not ideal. Don't know what car it is. Looks like a Mercedes. It is a Mercedes of Thomas, who's also on the lap. What can Thomas do? Is he going to improve? He probably will improve. Where does he go? P7. Where does Ramazan go? P3. Where does Mimina 1 go? He stays in P8.
Everyone comes straight into the pits.
And that is. He's got an Alpine right in front of him. And And Alpine that's finished the session already. That's unfortunate.
Oh,
well, he's not on a competitive lap. It doesn't look like. Yeah, he's a 1:43. Yeah, it's not a competitive lap. Oh, and did he crash? He's crashed. And that is a way to end the session.
My God.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
that's it.
the Alpines looking like the team to beat. In what's
Well,
the
it's
the
an
words?
Alpine 1-2 locking out the front row for this race.
Yeah, well, they look like the team to beat just based off. Oh, Tyler's got a grid penalty. I forgot. So he's going to start in P11. So
Jackson also has a grid penalty.
he does. So you'll
And
be
so
at the
does
back.
Chloe.
Yeah.
Well,
But
Chloe
yeah.
will be at the back anyway.
But yeah, Alpine 1-2. That's a statement right there if I've ever seen one. And Ramazan in P3, so Lewis in P4, Jake and Tyler P5 and 6. That's a McLaren. Tyler would be in P6, but he's got a penalty. So Juan in P7, Miran in P8, Wallace was in P9, Charlie in P10, Dan was in P11, Evan in P12, Ghost Fight up P13, Jackson P14, Frevis in P15, Aston P16, and then Ducky, Chloe, Teo, and Jack round out this 20 driver grid.
Very, very good.
And now we go ready for the race. There's no formation lap, so we have to do our predictions now.
Skill Virus, Fairs, and I'm going to say Jake Marsh.
I'm going to say Fairs, Schools, Virus, and Lewis.
Nah, Jake Marsh is going to swing it. I think. Jake Marsh is going to swing it. He's going to win this race. No, it's not. He's going to come third. That's what I said.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we are now ready for the race, and a lot of the drivers complaining about qualifying. The patch is rubbish. I can accept that. The patch is rubbish. But yeah, we're ready. So it looks like a challenge for everyone, which is going to be exciting. It's going to be very exciting, as let's see. Hopefully, all the drivers remember.
It's definitely going to be a lot more closer racing, that's for sure.
Anyway,
Here we go. 5 red lights. 3, 4, 5 lights are up, and it's lights out. Away we go, and of course it gives us the glitch, and there it goes. We are off and away.
Oh, and Ramazan looks like he's got a good start. He's already looking to get past Skills Virus into turn 1.
Round at the back.
Already. Oh, and Fairs is that Skills Virus? Fairs has been hit off the track by, it looks like Ramazan. Oh,
and there is a
massive crash.
Wow.
And through all of that, Juan Hernandez is into the lead somehow, and they've already got a safety
Welcome to NASCAR,
car.
ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to. I don't know what is going on.
That is a 5-second penalty for Scott
Yeah.
already. 5-second penalty for Meanweller for ignoring yellow flags. Any more for any more?
Anyway, through all of that, Juan Hernandez on the hard tyres has found himself in the lead of the Grand Prix, and Lewis is in P2 on hard tyres.
Currently, Apollo Aspen is not in his car.
This is why I wish I had replay so you could unpack everything that went on. Because I know I saw Fairs get hit off the circuit by Ramazan. Yeah. I saw that, and that would be very unlucky because Fairs probably should be in P1 still, and Ramazan himself is in P19.
Yeah.
Anyway, who's going to dive into the pits? What did I miss? Dammers in P6. That's going to hurt.
Yep. Unless he's got wing damage, that's the thing.
Charlie into the pits as well. Both have Atari's in the pits. Jake in the pits too.
Oh boy, this is going to be... Oh yeah, Dammers has got no front wing at all. Soft
and he goes in a set of soft tyres. That's a brave from Dammers.
And Charlie doesn't have a front wing either.
So a lot to unpack in that start. I mean, turn 1 is quite a tight corner. And turn 1, turn 2. So I don't want to like pass judgment yet, because I actually don't know what happened. If Skills Virus gets a 3-second time penalty, so back to green flag running. It was only a virtual safety car, and that's Skills Virus round. That is Skills Virus round. Then he's reset the track and he's reversing.
Oh Oh, that's a penalty coming
and
his
that's
way.
Jake Marsh in the wall. Is that? Has he come out the pit? I don't even know what's going on.
I don't know.
Through all of that, it's Juan and Lewis, and it's an Italian 1-2. It's an Italian team 1-2. Juan Hernandez and Lewis McWilliam 1-2.
Is Charlie MGO6 round.
You know what it is? It's the tyres. It's the tyres. The tyres are horrible to warm up because Jake's got no front wing. The tyres are terrible to warm up.
On the hard compound tyres as well.
That's Evan and Ducky battling and Ducky keeping P9. Just about P8, not P9. P8.
Yeah.
As Ghost fired up is into the my goodness, I don't know what is going on, but that's Ghost fired up into the wall.
No idea, dude.
And that has promoted Tyler up into the podium position. Mercedes as well, 4-5.
Yeah.
Mimi 1, all the hard tyres. He's got a 5-second penalty, which is not going to help his cause, but it's a good start. Oh, Mimi 1, is he spinning? Oh my goodness, and that's Freverson. He's going to get a run on him. TM Duck is also going to get a run. Oh, goes into the grass even.
Lord, what a move from TM Ducky there.
Oh, but Scott's going to try to get around the outside. Is TM Ducky going to get the move done? Oh, he's going to spun round.
Oh, a great fight that TM Ducky was having is gone to football.
Was that Jack Redmond and then Jack?
Drifting it round these corners. Those tyres are going to be red hot now.
And that's Teo trying to go around the outside. Jackson, go on, Teo. You start from the. I think he's Russian. I don't want to get his nationality wrong. That's Chloe. Has crashed out the session. All we see is safety car.
No, it's a full course yellow at the moment.
Well, it's either safety car or Virgil safety car. I don't know which one it is because the game's not telling me.
Yeah, it's not telling me either.
Oh, for God's sake! Because I thought that
it's yellow flag, sector 1, sector 2, and sector 3. That's all it says. I thought they fixed this damn issue.
They haven't. Anyway, I apologise for.
Clearly.
Apologise for the lack of information, but we have no idea what is going on at the moment. I'm gonna guess it's a virtual because the safety car symbol at the bottom right hasn't come out. So I think it is virtual. So we're on the virtual safety car. Of course, the drivers have to slow their speed. Hopefully, no one does speed.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Hmm.
Hold on. Yeah, virtual safety car. I'll just check the flashing board to the side of the track that says VSC.
Yeah, it's a lovely game. Okay, DRS enabled. We're back.
Enabled, and away we go.
Teo's looking to get. Yeah,
right
Lewis is
on the gearbox of her.
And that is Ramazan making another error. And he's
right behind him now.
He is right behind him. Lewis opening up the DRS. He's going to open the DRS. Has he got DRS? He's not got DRS.
No, he hasn't.
Oh, there's no DRS on that straight. I forgot. There's no DRS on that straight. That's my bad. As Jack is up into P6.
They were going to implement it, but they turned it down.
But Evan fights back on the Red Bull driver. Does Lewis have enough of a run here? It doesn't look like he will. I think he might save his attack for the start-finish straight. Oh, and that's Evan out of the session.
So, how many drivers are you predicting that's going to actually finish this race?
Lord knows. As Freverson
I am predicting 12.
And Freverson and Teo battling into the penultimate corner. Freverson going in a bit too deep there. That's going to allow Jackson to maybe go around outside of Teo. But Teo's got the medium tyres and he's got superior grip. And is that going to allow Teo to get past? Is Jackson going to make it 3 wide potentially? He is going to make it 3 wide.
And it's 3 wide going into turn 1.
And they get through it cleanly, to be fair. But Teo. Oh, and Jackson's round. And he's lost his front wing. That looks like that doesn't look like contact. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think that was a mistake on Jackson's part there. Got
this game just
too heavy on the throttle.
This game just seems undrivable.
It does. At the moment, it does. Anyway, like I said, it's still early days yet. Do you know what I mean? So it can only get better from here, or manageable here on out. You know.
Anyway, back to the front. By the way, Juan Hernandez is still—he's hanging on. He doesn't look like he looks like he's not got the pace of Jack Redmond up into P5 from last. Already candidate for driver of the day so far. As Mimi the one is he's probably gonna have a go. He's gonna have an attempt back at him.
Yeah.
But Jack squeezes him and he secures P5, and that's Teo Marinov getting past Freverson almost.
Oh no, Ferguson's still fighting with him, and they're bumping
Ferguson
wheels.
is still doing his best. Yep, and this is. Oh, and
And
Fairs has gone down the inside.
bombing it down the inside.
The pole man.
Says, thank you very much, I'll take it. He's going to want to look to get past Scott now. Scott goes defensive. But Teo coming back down on the inside of Skills.
That's Lewis
Fairs,
making a pass for the lead, and there's a crash.
And that is
And that's Mimula one. As Lewis and Juan Hernandez are battling each other. Oh, don't crash, lads, don't crash, please. As Lewis is forced off the track. And Tyler's going to make a move.
Allowing Tyler through.
Oh, Lewis won't be happy with that one, I don't think. He won't be happy with that one at all.
Keep you cool, Lewis, keep you cool. Oh, the nose to tail. Lewis just backs off just a little bit.
He does back off. Oh, Hernandez, I mean, I don't know what's, I mean, Juan Hernandez is definitely the slowest out of the three of them, and this is also allowing Wow's Pips to close up as well. Could he be smelling a potential victory? Who knows? Who knows?
Could be.
Who knows? Who knows? Oh, that's Juan Hernandez, he spun round!
Yeah, no, that's bumped Tyler into the lead of this race.
It is, and that's Thomas right behind Juan Hernandez.
Thomas is going to be smelling a potential podium here.
As that is Gus fired up, making an error, he has spun round. Many drivers are spinning.
I'm gonna start getting a sound alert on my stream going. Welcome to the circus, ladies and
And
gents.
Tyler is pulling away. The medium tyre is still very much working. As forever seen, he's crashed. And that's Ramazan crashed as well. Is that a full-course safety car? It is a full-course safety car.
Yes, it is.
It's a full-course safety car.
So, strategies are going to be key here.
Medium runners are going to benefit from this, I think. Lewis and Juan Hernandez, this will not help them at all.
They've got to keep it within the delta time. Can't afford to get a penalty now. Otherwise, it's going to be bad for them and the team.
Anyway, viewers, expect to see Tyler in the pit lane, and if he's not gonna go in the pit lane, then I am an idiot. I'm not an idiot. He's in the pit lane. Lewis
stays out.
assumes it. Oh, Thomas! Oh, Thomas doesn't stay. Thomas, what are you doing, Thomas? I saw that, Thomas. he decided he didn't want to.
I just about saw that.
He didn't want to. He was gonna pit, and then he bailed out, and then he decided, oh, I'm just gonna go in the pits again.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the hard times going on.
Mercedes.
There's Jackson also down into the pits.
So Ram Tyler now comes out of the pits, still in third.
Oh, Thomas going off the track. The cold tyre is really affecting his handling there. There's maybe one having to go on a set of mediums, probably praying that they're gonna another safety car comes out.
Yeah.
Especially since you only get one set of mediums for the race as well.
Yeah, one set of mediums, two set of hards, isn't it?
And I think you get one set. I think you get one set of hards online.
Oh, I don't know.
You get one medium,
I
one hard.
don't know how the bloody hell it works anymore.
You get one medium and one hard, and you get like loads of softs, which in my opinion is rubbish. I'd rather have like two mediums and remove a set of softs. I don't like. I
don't like how they've done the fact that you have to use 4 sets of softs during qualifying now, and not a set of mediums.
Yeah, I love the mediums to just.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to.
By the way, for the people that don't know what we're talking about the tyres. So the red wall tyres are the soft tyres, which are the grippier of the compounds. The medium tyres are the medium grippiness. They can go a bit longer than the softs. And then you've got the white wall tyres. The medium tyres are the yellow wall. White wall tyres are the hards, which will go quite a significant distance.
Yes.
But they are less grippy. And an absolute pain in the rear to warm up.
It's just...
So yeah, go on.
Yeah, I just don't. I just wish he had a second set of mediums like he did in the last game. I feel like I feel like this has gone backwards.
Well, the way I see it, it's going to go backwards before he goes forwards. I think they've taken it back to basics and working from there. That's what I think they're doing. But who knows? We don't know. Right on board with the race leader at the moment, Lewis. Sitting in first.
Electing to stay out along with Juan Hernandez.
Stay out, yes. On the hard tyres. I mean, he's done 9 laps on these hards already.
Yeah, so we'll probably pit in, or maybe like lap 15, 16.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe even lap 20. Just jump onto a set of softs.
Yeah.
So you see the Aston Martin safety car.
Trevisan has left the session. Is that made a penalty?
5-second penalty for going, yeah. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Safety car's
As
balling.
Meme Luan gets a penalty for a collision with Jackson.
Oh dear.
Safety car in this lap.
That's a late call.
That is a very late call. I thought it was going to go for one more lap, but it's not going for one more lap. Let's go. It's coming in now. We're going to go back to green flag racing, or hopefully we can actually get some racing instead of actually seeing everyone spin. Although I don't blame them. The game looks very difficult to drive, and I'm not the best driver myself. Anyway, when will Lewis go is the question. He's not gone yet. He wants to get as much heat as he can into the hards, because those hards don't warm up easily at all. He's leaving into the last second, and he's gone, and he's got a good restart.
Done.
Very, very good restart from Juan Hernandez there.
Look at this.
Alpine and Alfa
Going into
Romeo
turn
here.
1. Oh, nice Fez.
Oh, what is Fez?
Fez trying to send it.
And Teo is in. Oh, and that's a crash for. Oh, Charlie. And Brendan's in the pits. It goes viral. I mean, both Alpines there. Both Alpines in the wars there. There's Fez in P11 as a result of that, but he still looks like he can carry on. Jake's moved up into P9, so.
I mean, it doesn't look like Fez has got wing damage, so. Even the skills virus, so, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway.
Jackson. Oh, hang on, there's a car going slow in front of Ducky. That's Jack Redmond. Jack Redmond going really slowly.
Well, he's maintained.
I don't know if he's had a bit of a wobble.
Well, it looks like he's gonna keep P5 for now. Maybe just maybe just made a bit of an error. I don't know. Anyway, bad news for Lewis and Juan. They're not pulling it from Tyler as much as they would like. So it looks like Tyler's in the box seat for a win here. Unless the safety car comes out and ruins that seat and changes everything.
Looking for a move on TM Ducky. Tries to swing it.
Oh, and he's gonna. Oh, Gus Fado trying to go down the inside as well, and that's gonna cost him speed down the straight. As you got Jake all over the back of him right now, currently next to him, and as he get into turn 1, ahead of him.
Pushes. Goes right up off.
Oh, Paul Weston into the wall.
Oh, and that's another safety car.
He tried to do a switchback, and he just lost the rear.
Yeah. Safety car again.
Yep.
Here we go. Round 2.
I saw that happen. Apollo actually tried to do a switchback and he just lost the rear.
Yeah, I saw that as well. But this is helping a lot of these drivers out. Well, actually, it's not helping them out really, because the tyre temperatures are going to be really cold again.
Well, the way the new patch works, the tyre temperature gets quite high quite quickly. So, I don't know.
Again, excuse me. I do apologise. Oh. Jake Mars, 5-second penalty for Slickers. Jackson. What is going on? Is everyone just wanting to hit Jackson today?
And that's Juan Hernandez into the pits. He's going to go on a set of medium tyres. Lewis electing to stay out, and that promotes Thomas into a podium position.
I am not going to say a word. I am not going to say a word.
I didn't even notice what happened, so...
I'm not going to say a word about Thomas. I'm not going to say
yeah, don't worry.
You know what I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean,
I don't want to jinx it, I don't want to jinx it.
Jake Marsh on a set of mediums.
Tim Ducky, I believe, has gone on to a set. Yes, he has. I believe he's going to go to the end now, I think, on these. It's going to be risky, but... this tyre wear is... very high.
It is very high.
Especially around this Australia circuit. Just needs to keep it nice and smooth, going round. I want to get too antsy on the throttle. That's it, Ducky. Lovely stuff. Good job. So, safety car will be out for another lap yet.
It will be.
Because Weller is still about 10 seconds behind. Well, actually 18 seconds behind. 18, 19.
So we're going to have another lap of the safety car.
Yeah.
Juan also pitting coming on P9, so he's going to be on a charge.
I believe he's on another set of mediums. He is, yes.
He's on a set of mediums. He's on hard, so he doesn't have to pit again. I think 17 laps is possible on the mediums, so soon to be 16.
Possibly. That was 5-second penalty for ignoring those flags. Ducky's in the pits.
Dam is also in the pits.
Why is Ducky coming into the pits yet again?
Skills Varus in the pits too. Maybe going back on a set of hard to the end. I don't know.
Oh, he's going on to another set of hards. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was a very, very quick stop. Dammers has left the session. Oh dear. Lag. God, you gotta love these lobbies.
So hopefully Dammers AI will catch up in time. It's going like it's going as fast as a brick right now. His AI. Yeah, hopefully it catches up in time.
Why do you think I'm sitting here yawning?
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Hey! Go on, Dammers. Go on, son. Let me get back in this car. 3, 2, 1. Off. Nope. Not yet. 3, 2, 1, now! Nope.
Anyway, sitting in this lap, thank God. Alright, Lewis gets a controlled restart yet again.
Right on board with Tyler. Hide the menu for now.
Hopefully the drivers don't crash like they did before, as Lewis has not gone yet. He's gonna go early.
Yeah, he's already gone.
And that's definitely caught out Tyler. That's
time to perfection. And that is Jackson round, I believe, in the Ferrari.
It is him around in the Ferrari. Ty warm up.
Yeah, he got too much of the throttle on the exit of that turn last corner.
Yep, Ty warm up for him. Good enough, and that's Jack Redman round. Another spinner. This game looks undrivable, but we love the challenge. Although probably if I was driving right there, I'd be complaining as well, instead of saying how much we love it. Anyway, Juan Hernandez is ahead of Charlie. just about. Charlie's going to keep his foot in there. Oh, he's going to force Juan Hernandez off the track there. Oh, and it's contact between the two of them, and Juan Hernandez is around. Oh. Everybody is crashing.
Yeah. Juan Hernandez doesn't have any wing damage by the looks of it. He might do minor wing damage.
Up ahead of Teo there, and goes fired up into P5. Will he stay there though, is the question that has been asked by many a person, as Teo is going to fight back at him. Ferrari power unit on Ferrari power unit, Alfa Romeo and Haas, and goes fired up, just about maintains his position as Jake Marsh is in P7. As you go back to the front, I'm yawning, that's poor from me. Fares all over the back of Thomas. Well, I say all over, he's very close to Thomas right now. Thomas sparking away in that Mercedes. He's had a good race, Thomas, mainly because he just kept out of trouble, and seemingly if you keep out of trouble, you get a good result. Jackson with a 3-second time penalty. Ferrari not looking good so far, but Juan Hernandez, he's sticking with it. Is that Jake getting past Teo? Yes, he does. Jake up into P6. His recovery is going well, is Jake, on the medium tyres. He's going to go to the end. He runs off track, though. Through understeer, with a bit of understeer.
Sorry, I just got rated. Hold on.
Alright. Anyway. Lewis's lead 9/10 of a second over Tyler. So McLaren so far doing well. The Lewis has got to pit. So I'm sure he's hoping for a safety car to come out pretty much soon. As we still lap 15 of 29, Lewis still in the lead. He's been in the lead for a few laps now. I'd like him to stay out while his fellow rival he was battling, Juan Hernandez, came in, and he's currently last place right now. That's Ghost Fired Up round at the same place again. Disaster for Ghost Fired Up. DRS is enabled, and Ghost Fired Up is now officially last place. Lewis still doing well. Still in P1.
Where are we? Fair's back up P4 by the looks of it.
Yeah, because Ghost Fired Up made, and he's made another error.
Oh no.
Yep.
But he's putting Wiley's pips under a lot of pressure, being right up his gearbox.
He is. Well, I mean, Thomas has the thing of the long game. Lewis isn't pit yet, so he probably don't need to fight Fares too much if he's faster.
No, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. I mean, he has pulled out a 1.2 second lead at the moment over Graham Tyler, but
yeah, Lewis has got some good pace. He's got some really good race pace, it seems. So
yeah. I mean, I think Lewis is actually from Scotland, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Yeah. There you are, Johnny boy. Fellow Scotsman being in the lead of a race.
And, Fares has got just a much better run, my goodness. It's the simplest,
yeah,
easiest overtake all race.
Straight past.
Fares now gets to catch up to Tyler and Lewis.
Oh, hang on a minute. Lewis is ghosted.
Skills Virus in P9.
Oh, Ram Tyler might have DRS going down the main straight.
He does have DRS, he's too far back
has had a bit of a wobble.
He's too far back though, and that is Ghost Fired Up making another error. And he was in P5 and he's no longer going to score points. And Tyler really pushing. The Lewis Tyler doesn't seem to be having issues.
Got into turn 1. Wow.
Tyler doesn't look like he's having any issues right now with push car, nor does Lewis, nor does Fares really. The front three look very strong, and that's a mistake from Dammers.
That's another yellow flag.
That is another yellow flag. So many drivers making mistakes.
Yeah. Lewis has pulled out that 1 second lead now. He's pulling away a bit.
He is pulling away.
Lewis seems to be better in the middle sector than he does in the first and third.
Yeah, maybe he's got a struggle. Ooh, cuts that corner very nicely there. As Tyler is once again in the DRS, but Fares is also in DRS as well. So Fares catching up. Jake Marsh up into P4. It's a McLaren 2-4 at the moment. McLaren looking very good.
Looking
in
very,
race
very
trim.
Strong.
They look very, very strong in race trim at the moment. Lewis pretty much got hope for another safety. Lewis has got hope for another safety car to come out. Would he get one? Dammers has made a mistake. No wing.
Wah, wah, wah. And that is Fair's round.
Oh, his friends made a mistake!
Yeah! It's a McLaren
2-3.
2-3, boy! Not biased, not biased.
No, we're not biased at all. I mean, that is an unforced error, probably. I didn't catch it, but it looks like an unforced error. Skills virus, 3-second time penalty. Ouch.
I mean, what's the penalty situation at the moment? Penalties, so... Teo has 6, Charlie 3, Meanwhile 3, Skills 6.
Dammer's sped in the pit lane.
Dammer's now 5.
From bad to worse.
Yeah.
Anyway, what can Jake do? I mean, he's on the medium tyres, so the medium tyres will be faster than the hards, so... Could we see a potential first win for Jake Marsh? That is...
We could do. We could do.
Oh, Ghost Fighter's at the session. Safety car! Question mark, question mark.
Yes! Safety car!
Dammers is immediate.
Lewis will be coming into the pits this lap, no doubt.
Dammers is extremely lucky he did not get lapped there. He was so close to being lapped.
Yeah.
And for me, for Lewis, I think...
gets another 3-second time penalty.
Will anybody take the risk and potentially go on a set of soft tyres?
Possibly.
Tyler staying out. Will Jake stay out? Yes, he does. Mercedes.
Stays out.
McLaren 1-2. Oh, Lewis! No, he sped in the pit lane.
And can't even serve it either.
Unless he pits again. So Lewis has got to do it on track.
And he's on the softs as well.
He's on the mediums.
Mediums? Looked like he was on the softs to me. Oh, well.
Oh, Jackson and Meeman on the soft, so they're going for it.
Okay. So meanwhile, Jackson. Jack stays on the mediums. Bears goes onto a softs. Harold goes onto the softs as well. Oh boy. So the soft tyres are going to be the quicker tyre.
For a few laps, yes, but then it would drop off, so...
Yeah, they will drop off after about.
So I think Lewis is probably in the best position with his fresh mediums. Unfortunately, he's got to get past some of the drivers ahead of him, which won't be easy.
No, it won't be easy. The only problem with this, you can't see the drivers' names above the head anymore, so you can't tell if they're in AI mode.
Yep.
Which is a bit of a pain, but oh well, it is what it is.
Indeed, it is what it is.
It is, darling. I'll be back.
Alright. The City car staying out for another lap. This will only help the soft runners. Just conserve tyres. The soft tyres will drop though, so it's imperative that they take advantage of it now. As Jack Redmond decides to bail into the pits. As we're on lap 20 or 29, we've got a McLaren 1-2 on the first race of the season. Tyler in P1, Jake in P2. Jake on a set of mediums. Now the mediums will still be faster, but for how long? What can Jake do? Can Jake get his first ever Torpedo League victory? That is pretty much what we got to find out, and hopefully what we will find out soon. As Dammer's coming out of the pits on a set of soft tyres, you got to be easy with that, Adam. Easy with that. You don't want to push too hard too soon. You want to conserve those soft tyres. Treat it like it's a child. You want to be very gentle with it.
Yeah,
because those soft tyres are going to drop. Those soft tyres are going to drop probably in about 5 laps. So you don't want to take too much out of it.
I'll probably hazard a guess about 5 to 6 laps before they drop off.
Yeah, so you don't want to take too much out of it, especially if there's 9 laps to go.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Now, this race is in anyone's hands now. Really, it's hard to predict a winner.
Well, we'll give you a rundown of the order at the moment. So we have Ram Tyler in first place, Jake Marsh, his teammate, is second, Wales Pips in third, Teo in fourth, Charlie up in the fifth, Skills Virus in sixth, PM Ducky lies in seventh, Lewis is down in eighth at the moment, but he is on fresher tyres.
With this
Weller in the
well.
ninth, but he does have a penalty as well, yes he does. Weller in ninth, Jackson in 10th, Fairs in 11th, Jack in 12th, Juan Hernandez in 13th, and Dammers in 14th. And it looks like the safety car is going to come around one more time.
It is going to come around one more time. This one, and Lewis down to the pits. Brave decision from Lewis there.
Brave
decision from Lewis there. Juan Hernandez also into the pits.
5-second penalty.
He will serve his 5-second penalty. He's going to go on a set of soft tyres.
Yep.
A brave decision there from Lewis. Very brave. Interesting to see how it pans out.
He's got it. He's going to have to go on the soft tyres because he's got no choice, is he? It's only 9 laps to go. You know. And that is Juan Hernandez also in the pits. So now Lewis is at the back of the field.
We also got soft tyre drivers ahead of him, so I don't see how this. I think I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I think it would have been better. He's going to be on 2 lap
fresh tyres anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah. McLaren 1-2 at the moment.
Last time we saw McLaren 1-2 was in Japan Season 3.
Yes.
Could it be? Could it be repeated
But there
again?
is a ongoing thing in Torpedo League about the Mercedes team, nonetheless. We are not going to say what it is just yet, but we will at the end. So safety car is in this lap.
A much earlier call than before.
Yes, a very early call. So now Ram Tyler will back the field up. We'll allow the safety car to go around to go into the pit lane. And we will get this race back underway.
We will get this race back underway.
I'll let you call the start, Sunshine.
Oh, I'm going to call the start. Woo! Tyler warming up those hard tyres. Now, because they've already been he's already been on the 13 laps. Warm-up should be easier than if they were a brand new set.
Yeah.
But the soft tyres are also going to light up very, very quickly. What can Lewis do? Is he's in last place now. He was first, now he's in last. What a difference a few laps makes, eh? Anyway, Tyler working those hards very, very well, especially since he knows he's got Jake behind him, his teammate, on a set of mediums. It should be a faster tyre for the next few laps. If Tyler goes in the grass there, he's going to go for it. He's trying to get a better run. He hasn't gone yet. He's gone now. He's gone now. Has he caught anyone out? I mean, he's got a better restart than his teammate Charlie, by the way. Trying to make a way into P4. Is he going to go down the inside into turn 1? Yes, he is. Charlie. Teo hanging around the outside. Teo is forced off.
Penalty, 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags.
That can potentially be removed. Wow, his Pips is going to go around the outside. Oh,
there's contact. There is contact.
And wow, his
Pips up into second.
P2. Thomas with the elbows. By the way, Fairs up into P7, so the soft tyres working from ready. Lewis with a 3-second time penalty. Whoa, contact with him and Juan Hernandez.
Oh no.
And that is Lewis's race over, and Juan Hernandez probably his race over too. We'll have to take a look and see whose fault that was. Is that his skills virus? He's trying to get past Teo as well. Is he gonna? Oh, not a lot of space left by the Alfa Romeo and Fairs. Looks like he's gonna get a run on his teammate on the soft tyres. Come on, lad, don't crash into each other. That's a cardinal sin in motor racing. Is crashing with your teammate.
Now, boys. Team orders.
Fairs have to go on the grass there. He's trying to go around his outside, but he just hasn't got the space to do so.
Yeah,
meanwhile, Tyler's got a 1.2-second gap already, so Tyler's got a comfortable
dumps
lead.
It down the inside. Still can't get past.
Oh, he's gonna go around the outside though. He's got much more grip.
Yeah,
he's gonna have much more grip as well. Yeah. He's got more ERS too. Fairs up into P6. Podium still potentially on. I don't know. Jake Marsh is also kept up with Thomas, so the mediums are still working well from this. Charlie with a 3-second time penalty. Oh, and that's Fairs up into P5. Is he gonna hit? I mean, he's got the inside line. Yeah, Fairs soft tyres are still working. Thomas with his 3-second time penalty and his podium chances. I mean, his podium chances are still alive, but
yeah,
he's got to finish in the top 3. So at the moment it's going to be a McLaren 1-2. But Jake needs to get past Thomas really quickly if he wants to have a chance of the race victory.
Yeah, it does. At the moment it's McLaren at 1-3. And Jake Marsh late on the brakes going into that fast left-right chicane.
Is it going to go down the inside here potentially? Fares, by the way, up into P4. That Alpine is flying right now. And he can smell a podium himself, can Fares, the pole man. Can potentially salvage a podium in this race.
He does have 5-second penalty, so I don't think unless he can get 5 seconds in the next 4-6 laps.
And that's a yellow flag. It's Juan Hernandez, it looks like. It is on Fares. First lap of the Grand Prix. Oh, Jake is all over the back of Thomas, by the way. This is not helping as Jack Redmond now since the first lap of the Grand Prix. Oh, Fares are going to get running, Jake. Is he going to think about moving down the inside? Yes, he is.
Dive bomb down the inside, licked the stump and sent it.
And he's got more grip currently. The tyres are still working. And he's up to P3, but Jake is still in a net P2 just based off the penalties alone.
Yeah, he is. Now Fares is going to want to look to get past.
He's going to dump all that ERS. Oh, and he's rapid. What will Thomas do? I don't know what Thomas will do. That's Jackson up into P8, by the way. He's got past TM Ducky.
Yep.
As yet, Fez seems to have got a better run. Yeah, he's going to get P2.
Look at
just like it was 10 laps ago, it is here. Fez once again passing Thomas down the mini straight, and his next target is Tyler. Jake is really struggling to sort of get past Thomas for some reason. Thomas nearly with a bit of a snap there, but he keeps the car in a straight-ish line. But what's helping Jake right now is he doesn't have any penalties, so that is his saving grace, really.
If the order stays as it is now, this will be Ram Tyler's second win.
No, second. No. It'll be probably third or fourth, I think.
Third or fourth there. But Fares making moves on these drivers at the moment. He's got 5-second penalty to boot, but why always Pips needs to stay within 2 seconds of that 5 seconds to have a chance at keeping his podium.
He does, but Fares, his softs are working beautifully right now. Lewis, fast lap of the Grand Prix, 119.4. A late safety car will really make him happy.
Yeah.
But that looks unlikely unless there's a major crash. There's Jackson up into G7.
Jake Marsh all up the gearbox of Wildwood Pips.
Fares is going to go for a move down the inside over here. Yes, he is. Fares to the inside. Oh, he's overcooked it slightly, and that's going to be Tyler making his way back up into P1. And Jake is up into P3, but Thomas is fighting it back, and Thomas keeps P3.
Go on!
Thomas with the elbows out and everything. Oh, that's damage out of the session. Is that a late safety car? It is!
Safety car! Oh, there's been a massive crash! Charlie straight into the back of Jake Marsh. Jake Marsh is blocking the pit lane and he's been disqualified from the session.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no! He's gone from bad to worse for Jake Marsh, having a blinder of a race. Oh.
And everyone who's able to dive into the pits has dived into the pits for a set of soft tyres.
Yeah. But this has helped out Wildwood's Pips here. Late safety car.
It's a very late safety car.
Keep it clean now.
It's going to come in this lap, I think, though. So Lewis really has got to hurry up and get around.
What an ending to this race,
yeah.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? How many cars are going to finish this race?
You did.
What did I tell you?
I'm so annoyed I didn't catch that crash, by the way. Anyway, Lewis, he's got to hurry up. Anyway, Jack Redmond, by the way, no penalties, so he's looking very good, actually. He's looking very good.
Yeah, he might actually jump straight up the order here.
He will jump straight up the order. Sediga's going to come in at the end of this lap, I presume. Oh, and Lewis has crashed.
Oh, no. Safety car's going to stay out for another lap, I think.
It might.
You're gonna get 2 laps worth.
Still in this race.
Oof. Ay, ay, ay. And that is 11 drivers now. I was close.
You were close.
Thanks, Lewis, for ruining it. Nah, here's what it is.
Yep. Anyway, see the car staying out for another lap. So this is going to help Tyler on his 18 lap all hards.
Charlie in the pits. Change front wing, no doubt.
I mean, he's got no wing, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who else followed him in the pits, I'm not too sure.
Wow.
Yeah. The driver with the most pit stops at the moment. Meanwhile, one Dammers with 6 piece.
6? That's impressive.
6 pit stops.
That's
The
impressive.
Dammers is obviously out of the race, but 6 pit stops for Dammers. Unfortunately. Eagle. Position changes. Jack Redmond up 11. Teo up 11. Jackson up 14. Tyler up 10. Oof.
Anyway, will Tyler be able to keep his P1 when everyone around him on soft tyres?
Oh, this is gonna be tricky. He needs to have a blinder of a restart here. He needs to time this perfect. The safety car comes in at the end of this lap. We are going to get back on the racing for the last 2 laps of this race. Tyler needs to have a blinder of a restart if he has a chance at winning.
I mean, having no penalties does help his case hugely.
It does.
And it does help Jack Redmond as well, who could potentially sneak a podium if he plays his cards right and just avoids everything, avoids any bit of crashing. Anyway, when will Tyler go is a real question. To the car still not in the pit lane yet. It's going for the final couple of corners now.
I think Tyler is going to go.
We try and go as early as possible to catch everyone out.
He's going to try and go as early as possible.
And he's gone. He has gone. Oh, and Skolzvaras has gone before, has overtaken Jackson before the
Yeah.
Oh, and Jackson went to the back of him somewhat. Oh, and Jack Redmond has been spun out by whoever. I don't even know.
Nice. Over with.
Oh, Charlie's gonna go off track. And Mimula 1's also out too, my goodness.
Yes. Jack Redmond and Mimula 1 are out.
Oh, and Charlie spun round.
Charlie spinning. But we are keeping on board with the front runners at the moment.
It's also an Alpine 2-3 at the moment, so somehow Alpine have managed to rescue this. After a disastrous start, they've managed to end up in a 1-2.
Oh, Virus has 6 seconds of penalty.
Is Fair's going to go for it here, though? That's the question. He doesn't go for it there.
No, he doesn't. Oh, Skills Virus right on the gearbox off Fairs.
Oh, it's going to be a double Alpine attack, isn't it? He is,
and the Skills Virus gets the move done. Oh, Fairs has a tank slapper.
He does have a tank slapper still, and that's TM Ducky up into P5.
Oh, and he's round. Fairs is round.
Oh,
Fairs
no.
is round.
Did he make a mistake on his own?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, Skills Virus up into P1, by the way. He's got the move done. And Thomas is back in the podium position, but he's going to be overtaken probably by TM Ducky. He's just got better tyres at the moment.
Within 3 seconds of the leader.
And it looks like he's going to do that.
Yeah, he might do. Might do. He's got the rest of this lap to do it.
I mean, the gap is 1.4. I mean, that gap is growing. That gap is really growing. It's already 1.7.
Really
it's 1.8.
2.9. 3 seconds now. 3.1.
It's 2. What do you mean 3 seconds? It's not 3 seconds yet.
No, I'm going from the leader.
Oh, okay, alright.
drive from the leader.
You mean that gap is growing?
Actually, Wildwood Pips has got another 3-second time penalty. He now has 6 seconds, so that's it.
Oh, and Jacine's got another penalty and it's done. Tyler's going to take the victory.
Oh,
he's going to take the victory. Hernandez, is he going to go for a move around the outside of TM Ducky? He is. Is he going to make the move stick? He's got to go off track a little bit.
Oh.
But anyway, we're going to have to go back to the front because Skills Virus are going to come across the line in P1.
But Ram Tyler is going to win the Australian Grand Prix.
Yes, he is. Yassine comes across the line in P1, but it's going to be
where
Tyler.
Where Pitts finish?
There's Teo and Jackson fighting to the line. Ducky in P2. Skills Virus in P3.
Ducky getting this podium.
Now that is a feel-good story right there.
That is a feel-good story.
Go on, Niall.
Go on, Ducky, son. Skills Virus keeps P3 though for the Alpine.
And while it's Pips in P4, Hernandez in P5, Teo on debut in P6, Jackson P7, Charlie in P8, and Fairs are going to come across the line.
11
to
drivers.
P9.
What a race. That was crazy, bro. That was mental. Ah. So, what are your thoughts? Driver of the day, TM Ducky, I'll give him that.
Oh yeah. Although I expect many clips to be sent in, so...
Oh, yeah, Leon's gonna be a busy boy. Really, really busy. So Leon, if you're watching, good luck. Oh, mate. Leon being our race steward, who deals with all the penalties and all the issues, all the clips. But there you go. Ram Tyler wins the Australian Grand Prix. TM Ducky in the 2nd position, and Skills Virus gets 3rd as he do the champagne celebrations. Well, that will be McLaren topping the drivers and the constructors' titles at the minute.
McLaren back on top.
Indeed. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ram Tyler is your race winner. TM Ducky comes home in 2nd. Skills Virus in 3rd. Wildwood Pips comes home in a respectable 4th place. Good job there for Wildwood Pips. Juan Hernandez comes home in 5th. Teo in 6th. Jackson in 7th. Charlie in 8th. Fairs in 9th. And then we have Mimula 1, Jake Redmond, Lewis, Dammers, Ghost Fired Up, Apollo Aston, Forever Sin, Ramazan, Evan, Chloe, Jake Marsh. That did not finish.
Yeah.
Crazy first race.
Indeed.
Oh, it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better.
Or worse. It can get
next
worse
round is Viva Español.
Indeed. Indeed.
So that is going to be an absolute cluster poop.
Yep. So thank you to everyone who joined as well.
Yes, indeed. We are going to end it there. I presume. I don't think we're doing any driver interviews this season, are we?
No, I need a drink, to be honest.
Yeah, I need to lie down.
Yes.
But guys, on the Twitch and on the YouTube, we appreciate legend, love you to pieces. I will hold on. Before we go anywhere, I will give Johnny a shout out because he is a legend to the community. Love him to pieces. So if you're not already, please go and follow Johnny. He plays a lot of Apex and a lot of Fortnite and Marbles on stream as well. So yeah, if you're not already, go drop him a follow. Leave a tab open when he's live, whenever. But yeah, guys, thanks so much. Appreciate the love and the support. We'll see you all next time. Next week, same time, same place. Take care now. Bye bye then.